starting on this character, just doing the work that I have to do, the work that I have to put into this, making sure that I get this coming out straight and a form to be nice and crisp. Using my unique vision in creating my works, because sometimes things just pop up in my mind a bit. I get these details. I have this huge vision of what I want to do before I want to do it, and I start drawing out ideas, collaborating, thinking about new pieces and new attributes to bring out and all that. I mean, it gets interesting with this program, when you find the more things you can do with it, and you find how sometimes you find that in making stuff you start to go away from your original plan a little bit. You're like, I wanted this shape. No, this one looks a little better. Let me do this, and stuff like that. And then you coin that one up, and you actually get something better than what you originally probably planned, or a little bit different. Sometimes you never know how these things will work out when you start pulling these off. I used to always look at those fancy Japanese cartoons like Gundam, Gaiva, Evangelion, and some other stuff. So sometimes, I probably think of combinations of the different ones that I've watched, or how to combine it and make it better. Kind of trick that a little sometimes, but I mean now, it's all about more originality, or more of my own stuff too. It pretty much makes me bring out more of this kind of fluidity that comes with working with this stuff. Sometimes I check my figure for proportions and things like that, but sometimes I leave that out the box just a little, because you might make something that looks a little stronger or different than the people and things you see in real life. Sometimes you might want to sway away from that a little. I mean, it all depends upon what you're doing, even though the conventional proportion stuff will make you have that relaxed, nice, detailed look that looks realistically proportionate to what you see together, and it's all when it's all built up, when it's all said and done. That kind of process, sometimes you can get a little lost. Maybe you might need a size increase or checking other angles to see what you're gonna do next when you're kind of just in space going through different features you're thinking about applying and stuff like that. I mean, sometimes when using the different choices, it may not always come out the way you think it may come out. A little bit, there might be a little bit of an effect there. Maybe that one might look like something you're after too, depending on what you are doing. So when I'm applying my palette mapping colors and things like that, I use key shot to see, how the things look, and get different ideas out of it, get different kind of emotion out of it, because you see all the different caps and shades that you can go through, the various metal shades too, and then when working on something like this that looks like really, really high tech, because this really beautiful flow about it when you see the final works and it's final results and stuff. Sometimes with my own ideas I tend to hit a wall a little bit, and in that sense it's maybe constantly doing probably a certain type of character and stuff like that, which I'm gonna move away from. I'm gonna see about embarking upon doing something maybe a little different than I usually do, maybe something more from the past, or something that I could get a different type of detail out of, maybe something more monstrous in most cases and stuff like that, or probably something a bit different. There's always, some things are unpredictable, and some days too you might be like, oh, you might wake up with a spark of genius and just create something totally out of this world, or something somebody won't think that you would come up with. Here I also did a model of Soul Bad Guy, and I was trying to get it to look the best, to the best of my ability. I was looking at reference images from the booklet of the game and this and that, getting the right details straight. When I had the groundwork, I wanted to make sure the groundwork was unique in that it would really complement the clothing and the pieces that I was putting like on top of it, and it would really start popping out and looking that much more like the character. I wanted to bring it out in a more realistic way, but where it would still stick to the qualities of the character and the way it looks like. But in a way, I wouldn't move away from the true characteristics in this display. Sometimes you do stuff and looking back at it, you can see where you might need to fix up a little. But here I'm thinking I'm already like finishing with this process, so I might kind of leave it at that. Kind of scheming through, looking. Yeah, I think it's pretty much all right. You know, there's always maybe a little something, but you know, you may not always see it at that moment. I'm also thinking of what other characters I may do in this journey. I may probably try to pull off Kai, I don't know, Justice, maybe one of those characters. Probably even Testament. That'd be kind of interesting though. You know, maybe I'll just show that in kind of a turntable display or something. You know, I'm not gonna always show like the whole process in which I do these works. But hey, look, there you have it. Soul Bad Guy. Take care. Enjoy your day.